I'm a student, which most of you must have gathered by now, but which also means I have to write exams. So months before my exam starts, I plan out perfect timetables and allocate times for each and every one of my subjects. And that's what most normal students do. However, as a wise man once said, things don't always go as planned, which is accurate for 90% of students writing exams. However, I'm out of that 10% of students who actually sticks to their perfect plans and does what I've put my mind to. Wouldn't it be great if whatever I just said was true? I just wanted to enjoy that moment to myself where each and every one of you thought, wow, she's amazing. She represents the image of a perfect student. Now, I'd like to show you the reality of an ordinary student such as myself studying for an exam. This is 2 months before the exam, when you have this sudden burst of energy and motivation, where you take up resolutions to start studying every day. And then that's a month later, when all of that energy dies out, and you decide to spend your time doing more important things, such as binge watching Netflix shows, because obviously studying isn't important. And that's a week before the exams, and you can see as the pressure and stress level rises, so does the studying. And finally, that's the night before the exam, when all the studying for all students is done in those 24 hours. Due to this last-minute studying and procrastination, students often cave into this pressure and stress and resort to cheating. And so have I. But it's only for revision tests. At least that's what I hope to make you believe. I have not cheated for exams at all. I don't really think it's a wise move on my part to come here and confess to cheating in front of all my teachers. But it's too late to back out now. I've used methods that go from writing answers to my hands to balancing textbooks on my school bag under the table, and even forming teams and alliances with my friends. But I am not promoting cheating in any way. I honestly don't believe that it's a very good thing to do. Students, through centuries and decades, have come up with the most inventive ways to cheat. A student wrote out the answers to his test in invisible ink, and during the exam used the flashlight in the back of his pen to read them. There is no way of ever getting caught with that trick. Students have also started using water bottles to write answers. Now, the simple right to stay hydrated during an exam has been taken away from you. Cheating's all fun and games until you get caught. Once you get caught, you brace yourselves for the worst 24 hours of your lives. You're going to be yelled at by your teachers, you'll have serious consequences such as suspension, and once you get home, you'll have the usual, "Is this what we have taught you? And you should be disappointed in yourself" lecture from your parents. So now let's give a very serious and important question a thought. If students know the consequences of cheating, why do they cheat? Get 95%, enter the top colleges, become a gold medalist, and your life's set, right? We've all been brought up and grown up with hearing the same ideologies from our parents and teachers. We've always heard that work hard now, score well in your exams, and success will follow you. Many a times, parents seem to be unaware about what's happening in their kids' lives. Yet, they put tremendous pressure on them to score. Once you get home after getting your results, the situation you dread the most is being compared to that one overachieving student who somehow manages to score an 81 out of 80 in an exam that didn't even have that many marks. This subconscious fear of failure can often lead to students using cheating as a method to ensure success. We can also blame the education system. Well, we always like to blame the education system for everything, don't we? Of course, it's not perfect. Judging the quality of a human through a handwritten sheet is definitely not fair. But it's the only standardized way till now, unless we're willing to take some drastic revolutionary reforms. For children and students, the line between right and wrong is hazy. Success in the examination appears to be the right thing to do, but the dishonest way to achieve it becomes misty and unclear. A pinch of guilt may stick in the throat, but it easily gets swallowed with the success. If this continues, the youth learns to digest the sense of guilt, and a tendency to cheat is developed. And now, the ancient Greek philosopher Sophocles once said, "I would prefer even to fail with honor than win by cheating." For some students, or I must say most, this is a completely alien concept. Cheating is a way for them to win and get what they want. Honor and dishonor are meaningless if they win. We've had cases in India where parents and teachers have tried to prevent cheating, so 1 million students just skipped exams. That's the easiest solution to the problem, isn't it? We've also had cases where they made students wear boxes on their heads to prevent them from cheating. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as funny as this may seem, these are definitely true stories. But these aren't the most efficient solutions to prevent cheating. They all forget that, yes, teachers and the education system is smart, but students are way smarter when it comes to breaking rules. So what can we do to prevent this? The pressure placed by society in getting good grades causes students to cheat. We all need to learn that grades aren't everything. To all the parents and teachers out there, have you ever prepared your student for failure? We've all accepted that life isn't perfect, but we've never tried to work through these imperfections. Have you ever told them that it's okay if they get a 25% or a 50%, as long as they've tried to work hard in improving themselves? Life is never perfect, it never will be, and it never has been. But this can be taken as good news. It means we can stop pursuing that mystical, perfect life. It means we can stop running after the perfect job or the perfect college or even the perfect grades. It means we can find the freedom to live within our imperfections. Thank you.